Watch out, he's got a gun. This is the theaters. Good luck. Have fun. Follow somebody to keep the water off the roof for you.
And my dog chewed it off.
That's okay.
Yeah. Bacon in there.
This is gonna maybe. Yeah, my shoe.
It's okay.
Not that I was ever a boat runner.
There we go. Pink and blue, we love you.
Hey, indeed. That's what Daddy is.
Yay!
Wildflowers are beautiful. This whole basin's pretty. Coming down off Balls Pass up there. Headed down. Good grief. Keep stopping to film because it's so pretty. I gotta just take off and run. Pretty crazy trail here. I don't think I'll ever run a prettier race. It's pretty incredible, especially with all the rain they've had and the wildflowers. Anyway. came over that pass and it's raining. So I'm at mile 7.21. Been running 2 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes. My watch is gonna die. So the rain came in early. Wasn't supposed to be till this afternoon. Should be all downhill from here to the turnaround. I'm exhausted. So for the last 2 miles, I'm at mile 13. The last 2 or 3 miles, been passing 25k and 50kers, just jumping out of the way constantly. But it's a lot faster the last few miles. And the sun is out. We came over the top of that. I'm beat to crap. I don't know how I'm gonna go all the way back. Whew. Fun though.
Right down here. We'll take care of your knees. Good job.
Thanks. Halfway. 4 hours and 4 minutes. 15 miles according to my watch. Now I get to turn around and go all the way back up. Ugh. I'm beat. But you're really pretty. Whew. Headed for that pass up top. My watch is about to die. I've gone 19 miles, 5.5 hours. I've got 11 miles to go. My legs are cramping pretty bad. There's a couple hiking back there. I think they set up one of the aid stations. Luckily they gave me some water. Been taking salt tablets the last 2 hours, but my body is beat up. Oh, I was not ready for these mountains. It's not really running, it's hiking. I mean, you run, but probably a third of the time so far. The rest of it's been just power hiking. And then running when there's flats. Although with my legs cramping the last mile or so, I haven't been able to run at all on even the slightest incline. It's a long climb all the way up to that pass, about 7 or 8 miles. So anyway, this is a bugger. Just hiked up through a thunder and lightning storm. I'm guessing we're about 22.5, maybe 23, 7 or so miles to go. We're about to go over the 3 high passes. The lightning stopped, but it almost made me turn around about 1.5 miles ago. Oh man, I'm tired. The trails are just rivers of mud, muddy water. And on the steep inclines, it's just slippery mud. That's why this is taking way long. I was gonna finish in 6 or 8 hours, I thought. But even on the downhills, I couldn't really run because it's such slick mud. This is gonna take probably 10 hours or more. I'm not sure. The cutoff's 12 hours. So right now, I'd say this is the most grueling thing I've ever done, but it's crazy. This was the steepest climb of the whole thing that I recall, up from this lake. It was a muddy bugger. And now trying to go down it, it's just as muddy and slick. Not as hard, but just as slow it feels like. Just so steep. But it's just muddy, goopy, wet, and steep. It's a beautiful lake though. Really pretty. Wish the sun would come back out. Yeah, mine are freezing. So here's the two passes. Two of them. There's another one way up. But these were buggers to come up.
Oh, thank heaven for raincoat.
That's right. I'm cold. My hands are freezing. Well, it's about 2:20. I've gone 26 miles, maybe 27. My watch died on me. That's the first pass we came over, so that's the last climb. And then it's 3.5 miles from the top to the finish. Beautiful, beautiful high country. The rain stopped, the lightning stopped. My calves are cramping worse than ever. Feels like the day after I ran a marathon right now. I gotta climb that dumb hill. But I feel good. I ran with some girl for about 3 miles and she was just chatting away, and that took my mind off the worst part of the run, up over those passes, and it was cold, my hands were numb. The last aid station, I should have filmed it. A guy was there with a big old fire, and I just warmed up by the fire for a few minutes. But I can taste the finish line. Almost there. This was the most grueling thing I've ever done in my life. Alright, I filmed from down there last. I just climbed this. I'm guessing it took me 20 minutes. Not as long as I thought. Looks like the storm blew over for the most part. Really pretty up here. This is the last climb. It's all downhill through the trees for 3.5 miles from here. I'm ready to be done. Down there somewhere. Down in the trees. Here we go. Last leg. Figured I'd get one more shot here. So we're down in the bottom of that canyon, right where it hangs a left. It comes all the way up. So 3 miles. Good job. My quads and calves are so cramped, I don't know if I can run. I'm trying to. Mostly hobbling. Alright. My feet are soaked. My legs are cold. Alright. Thanks.
There you are, you're done. Yeah, and done. First old time. You've been spoiled, my friend. Save up.
There's Brandy.
What?
I said, there's Brandy.
That's awesome. Love it. I'm trying to figure out what's
It's recording.
It's recording? Did you have something you wanted to say?
Sure. Don't let me do that again. At least for a month or two.
Feeling good now, huh?
Give me a month to recover before I let you talk me into doing it.
You always say
I don't remember talking to you into this
I mean,
one.
before I talk you into doing it with me next year.